In this video, I'm going to give you 6 things that you can do to make your product more buy-worthy on your Squarespace website. Number 1. If a shop is only one part of your business, then have just one shop link in the header. If e-commerce is your business, then your header might just be different categories of your stuff, like men, women, tops, bottoms, shoes, etc. It can be okay to have more than 5 navigation items if you're strictly an e-commerce shop. Number 2. Include a search bar, but only allow it to search your products. And more on how to do this later. Number 3. Remember that product titles can be keyword rich. Name your products what you think people might type into search engines. Also, be clear. Don't call your running shoes foot sweaters with rubber bottoms. Call them women's minimalist running shoes. Number 4. Use great photos for your products. I mean, duh, right? But also try to include multiple photos from different angles, depending on the product and the features that you want to highlight. Also, it can be a great idea to use a recognizable visual reference for your photos. It's helpful to have something in your photos that gives a reference to how big or small your product is. For example, if you sell mugs, showing a person holding your mug will give the shopper a better reference for its size. Photos can also be useful when trying to display the different uses and sizes of your product. Show your product on a variety of models, especially for clothes. Everybody's body is different, and you don't want someone to not buy your product because all your models are super skinny or super jacked. Also, before and after photos can help your shopper visualize how the product will work. Number 5. Answer common questions people may have about your product. Especially around size, people don't do well with numerical measurements. Don't say it's 8 inches tall and 4 inches wide. Say it's about the size of a DVD case. Does anybody even really remember those anymore? I don't know. Choose something that everybody has an understanding for. It's the size of a penny or the size of a dime. Something. You can give those physical measurements too, but don't just rely on those. Use comparisons to help determine which version of a product is best for them. When displaying multiple versions of a product, stack each version next to one another so that they can do a quick comparison at a glance. Help people find your product or service based upon a goal. Sometimes, especially for supplement products, it can be challenging to know which product you need. People may not know the difference between oolong tea and rooibos tea, but if you help them search for their stuff based upon goal, for example, eczema relief or antioxidant boost or help you sleep, then you can then display the teas that offer those benefits. Number 6. Keep options simple for better results. Sometimes less is more. Option anxiety is a real thing. Studies have shown that giving people fewer items to choose from can actually encourage them to buy more. We have all been to a restaurant that displays a novel for a menu, and these places often don't do one thing exceptionally well. However, a fancy restaurant displays just a few items to show how much effort and care goes into each dish. Whether you are a large or a small business, keeping your options simple and clear will drive more sales. So if you want to sell products, less is more. Remember, this is just part of my first course for planning your Squarespace website. You can see the list of full courses linked up in the description box below. Also, if you have any questions about designing your products page for Squarespace websites, then go ahead and leave me a comment and I will respond. Let's put the art back into content marketing. I'll see you on the next video.